Look. What's the point of having money if I can't split it with my man? My LV's up in the sand, we catch it out the package land. I don't care where niggas from, we got guns, fuck what they saying. I keep praying for my blessings, this rap shit was never playing my pocket straight. I was bagging up boulders on paper plates at the shake. Smoking sit in my line, won't make them wait. I get high, go out of space on the pain. Get for my face when they rap, I can't relate. My hood known for bathing Nates. We used to rock Aeropostale, trying to be British where it was fossil.
What up, Super Saiyan Santi, man? You can follow me at Super Saiyan Santi, all gas, no brakes. Shout out to Aquana Diva Volin. Shout out to my boy OG Frank. Shout out at Rex Carolus. Got my man Just here. DMV episode, just chilling with a citizen, man, talking some shit. Out here in the A-Town. Masked up. Staying safe. Alright, y'all.
They're going to tell you too. They want to tell you the 1% is, oh, you have to make $1 million and $2 million. No, you know how much the 1% is of it, you know? 460,000.
Well, I did some research. To have a very balanced life.
Right.
Almost like a calm, perfect life.
Right.
Not perfect, but a good calm life.
Yeah.
You need to be making about 125 yearly.
Yeah, that's correct.
If you make 125 to 135 yearly, your life is fine.
Is 120. Like 115, 120. By yourself.
And that's still too expensive.
And that's still too expensive.
I mean, the hair is expensive. I would take it to the MD.
Yeah.
I'd take it to the MD.
And that's what me and my wife are looking at that too.
Please do, man. Please do. Please.
Did you see what happened?
Sorry about that. What happened?
You know, they took you know, they were charging people, overpricing them on their homes.
In MD?
Yeah.
But they deserve to, because them fools were buying them homes that they weren't supposed to buy. For instance,
okay.
my mother wanted to buy one of them big ass homes. I'm like, yo, when I leave this property, you can't afford this. And these prices, and I could tell those prices were astronomical. People were still signing up for those mortgages and working 2 jobs. I'm not saying that it was good that it happened, that's bad, but they should have saw the signs, is what I'm saying.
Right, okay.
Buy within your means, baby.
Because when they found out that they were overpricing them,
alrighty.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take one of these. One of these. Oh, right now I guess I can hand that to you. And I'll take that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
They were
Can I get one more share, please? Yes, thank you.
They were actually trying to get their money back. I said no. They took their money. They said no. They can't get their money back. Yeah. They found out, no, we're keeping it. And this was last year.
That's crazy, but okay. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
People buy some crazy homes out there, though.
But this is the thing, too. Like, I would never buy a house in what the fuck am I paying $1.2 million for my neighbor right next door? You got no backyard.
You talking to me, dog?
Why am I do that? Like, that makes no sense.
No,
I could take that same 1.2. I could go to Vienna. I could move all the way to Maryland and get a house for half that price.
Man, I ain't gonna put y'all on to that too much, because that's my real estate game, y'all.
Right.
I'm about to buy my shit out there. I want y'all fucking up my market.
Matter of fact, if I'm gonna buy
but learn what he's saying.
If I'm gonna buy a house and you real estate, I'm gonna come through you. We both, it's a win-win situation.
Right?
You making money. I'm helping you out.
Hey,
you helping me out.
I need to get to somebody. Even if I don't do it, I need somebody to get the finance fee. So I get a finance fee.
Right. Yeah.
Let me find the finance fee.
Because
these are cornbread waffles, son. These are cornbread waffles. Fuck out of here, dog. Cornbread waffles, son.
And then we were talking about too, like moving down south, like going to Atlanta or Texas.
Listen to me on this one, man. My life, the Texas is dope.
Like, did you see the houses in Texas is from
the cheapest shit.
$800 for
the cheapest
shit.
shit.
Are you crazy?
Did I tell you when I lived in Miami, my rent was $500 a month?
You lie.
And I lived 2 blocks from the beach. There ain't no economy down there, dog. You don't have no fly house and have no job, dog.
That's like all these retirement people moving down there just chilling.
There's no jobs down there, though. There's only sure I have a like South Florida and the South.
Right.
The economy's bad, and then I'm gonna keep it real on the show, because the show's all gas, no breaks, man. They're racist as a motherfucker.
Well, I can imagine that. Yeah, well, I mean, it's the South. You're gonna get that. It's the South.
And fighting with them, too much work.
Yeah.
Y'all saw him rushing the Capitol?
But that's why I understand that when local people build a house, They be like, oh, so they want to come outside. They want to play the basketball inside, tennis inside. They want to watch movies inside.
I told my wife that I'm gonna retire in Florida, but I'm gonna build something. I'm not gonna need nobody while I'm there. If you need somebody while you're there, some people are.
Yeah.
They're different. Now, don't get me wrong. The black folk cool. The other folk ain't that cool. I'm sorry to say that, guys. Let's keep it real. Black folk are cool though. It's really like good old boys down there. I did it for 5 years. And then some of the black folk adapt with them, convert to them, and teach you that way.
That's sad.
Yeah.
So they're basically brainwashed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I dealt with it firsthand. A Spanish dude had to stand up for me in front of a brother that was trying to stand up for me. My manager was trying to school me on some money, and the Spanish dude was like, "Nah, dog, what you doing is incorrect." Told the director that what he was doing was fucked up. They got rid of his ass. If they're doing this stuff for me, I would have lost that opportunity.
But that's another thing I don't understand. Why black people do that?
I don't know, man.
Are they brainwashed that bad?
I think so. I don't know. I'm sitting there shocked because this dude one time drove me home and dropped me off at my crib every day, acting like he's cool.
No, but the thing was, you wasn't going after his position.
I didn't want it.
That's not the problem. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
From the time I hear that you're coming after my position, I'm gonna shut you down. I'm not gonna let you eat. And I was where it could have been. You know what? You come from my position, not like you coming from my position, but you have the knowledge. You're doing a good job. I would tell you, I'm like, look, this is what you need to do. No, I would teach you. This is what you need to do.
Everybody not like that, yo.
No, I can't. I guess we different.
Okay. Some people like that, not like that, man.
Yeah, we different.
I've had it a few times where I get knocked down by my own brother and sister. That's why when I go to work now, man, I just keep quiet. I don't talk to nobody. I just do my work, keep my head down. No conversation.
I go by 3 rules when I started working. Oh, for real? That's fucked up. That's how I go. You won't get nothing out of me after that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's it. That's
Yo,
it at the end of the day.
I got something too. I said I don't talk about sexual orientation.
Right.
I don't talk about politics.
Right.
And you don't need to know what the fuck religion. And you don't even know what the fuck what I did yesterday.
Yeah.
What I did yesterday, nothing. You ain't like gonna do nothing. We'll do shit. We do nothing. We can out.
Right. And just watch one another
I don't want you comparing me with me. I don't want to compare with you. I did have fun. I had a great time. Fuck you. You don't even know.
Like, I thought you said you didn't have a good time. I lied.
You gotta be a step ahead, man. And that's why I love these new generations coming up.
Right. I love the new generation.
They
Because
get
they've
along.
seen it. Yeah.
And they get along.
And they get along. But
They
not only
respect
that,
each other.
they standing against. They stand.
So how you like marriage? How you like to be married? How was that treat you?
You know what? It's good.
Right?
The thing with marriage is, look at it too. It's a business.
Word.
It's a business.
Tell her.
It's a
She the CEO.
partnership.
She partnership. She working. She running the show, dog.
For real. I'm the CEO. She owns the shit. She telling me what to do. You know what I mean? So I'm good at the end of the day. And you want somebody that will push you to do more. She hustles, so I have to hustle. I gotta stay hustling.
You can't let her beat you.
Right.
That's my love for Martin. The show of Martin when Gina was making more money, and Martin had to figure out how he made more money. I get it. I got it. It's not that you don't want her to make more money. It's like I want to be the one to make it happen here. Don't get me wrong. Some people have where the husband is staying at home, and she's making the money like that. I ain't knocking that, brother. But I'm not that, brother. I like this.
Right.
I like her hustling and getting.
Because if I'm gonna be home, if I'm gonna be the brother that stay home, I bet you it's a remote job.
I'm paying a business mom out there.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? And my kids are super.
Super, yeah.
I'm making a Serena.
Right.
I'm making a LeBron. Have you seen the Tony Parker documentary on Netflix?
Nah, I wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna watch that.
Good
Okay.
documentary.
Like, I want to be a mother. You know what I mean? For real.
Don't blame you.
Really. Because the Jordans, I mean, look, who would have thought Jordan would have came that far
I know.
into making that type of money he making now?
Obviously, I know. I was infatuated with the figure as a kid.
Right.
I still him now. I knew it. When we stood in line as a kid, we should have known.
As a matter of fact, not even that. We should have saw that, Jay. We should have saw that when you put him back out.
And I was still in line for it.
It's when you put him back out. And people will fight each other over
I've been excited when they be coming back. I'm like, oh, congratulations. I was able to get those when I was a
I
kid.
can get him now, though.
I'm like, my mom, I'm gonna tell my wife a story. I said, the day my mom was like, yo, these right here, these are right here. She was like, you want to get them? And I was like, nah, I'm good, Mom. And I was lying. I just didn't want her to spend money. You know what I'm saying? And that was a blower. And now I went to the store and I went like, I can buy that shit. It took some time.
My first pair of Jordans, because back in the day I used to rock Spaldings.
Okay.
The British Knights, remember them joints?
I remember British PKs.
My 8th grade year, last year, my 8th grade year, went into a Foot Locker and got the 8s, the black and red joints. Those were my first pair of Jordans.
First 8s. Okay.
Man, I went and put them back in the box. I stayed cleaning them. And I did that with all my sneakers.
Yeah.
And the time when I actually I started working and buying my own, I was like, okay, cool.
Yo, I know when I walk by the niggas at the mall and they don't ask me to clean my sneakers, my shit is clean. Like, for real? They be like, alright, it's just clean, son. I'm like, alright.
Especially when they come to me like, yo, you get them things fresh. I'm like, I don't play with my kicks, man.
Okay. So,
All the kicks that I had, I gave them away.
why?
Because
You know how old you
because
It's older than me, right?
when I was because the person I was working with, her son had a mental illness.
Oh, okay.
And he loved sneakers. So I gave him all my sneakers.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah,
it.
so
What do you think about what happened at the Capitol, yo?
I couldn't believe it.
Okay. You can believe it.
I couldn't believe it.
You can believe what you were saying.
I couldn't believe what I was saying. Because I put it to, if that was Black Lives Matter, everybody would have died.
We knew that off the month.
As a matter of fact, nobody would have made it to the Capitol.
Damn, you do a shot in the grass.
Right. If that.
You on the sidewalk, walking
You know what I mean? They wouldn't even have pepper sprays or warning. It'd have been shot right through.
They've been coming out of his car getting shot.
Right.
You can't park here.
As a matter of fact,
Really?
they would probably shot first instead of that. Drop out. Can't park here.
Man, they can laugh at that, but it's so damn true.
But I'm happy that it's your own people that did that, though. But the thing is, it's the uneducated ones that did that.
As Chappelle said, we call them the pole watchers. They look like it. But they weren't. The Air Force short, you got shot.
Those are the people that was ahead of.
Congressmen was in there earlier.
But you see, like I said, those are the ones who are uneducated. You would have somebody educated that has some type of common sense and feelings and consideration in there.
Not at all.
Not at all. Because not everybody is like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm glad it happened because now they're going to enforce a lot of laws. A lot of laws going to be made in the next
You know
few
what
years.
I'm blown about is that all the streets are shut down now. Now I hope that's just for right now.
You see what
because-
happened in Maryland? The mayor put on a declaration of proclamation or something like that.
What does that
Shut down all of Maryland or something for that day.
Well, all the stores are closing at 5. In DC, everything closes at 5.
Right.
And they're blocking. Like you can't even get on K Street, dog. You can't drive on K. They lock all that down. Like they got guard posts with gates to the streets to the White House and the Capitol. Yeah, bro.
They're playing.
It's whack. It's whack. It's whack. It is so whack, man. It was so. You know, I wasn't surprised. I knew it was coming.
But the thing about it is they knew for months. It's not this was planned. They knew that this was coming.
And not even that rushing the Capitol. I'm talking as a civilian,
Right.
Or no one that's not involved watching it on TV. I was surprised because the tension was going to crack. COVID had us in the house. This racism is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And the kids are tired. That Black Lives Matter, the boulevard, everybody out there, people are like, that's enough. And you keep shooting people. The the tension.
And that's what happened. That's what happened with the Rodney. Because at that time, people understand, LA was worse than New York.
Yeah.
When it came with the crack. When crack hit, LA was crazy. And because of what happened with Rodney, and all these cops got off.
Yeah.
That was it. And they was and burnt everything down. Attention. And then you have these black owners coming down. We didn't need to burn my business. First of all, it's not your business. You don't own that block. That's what you do. That's owned by somebody else. You're giving somebody else rent money.
But hopefully you're insured. So if you're insured,
you're good.
I mean, at the minimum, you're doing something. Right. And I know you have some loss.
Right.
So.
But it was crazy, but it happened for a reason.
Me, I was just like, I know what's going to happen. Not surprised. This tension was already going to eventually pop. It's just, the world is so rude right now.
Right.
Everybody's so rude. I think sarcasm and rudeness is cute and funny. I don't fuck with that. So, and then you go to these jobs, and you can't come up because this guy that don't have the skills you got, just because he's another color, is above you.
And then you got to turn around and train him for that position.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm happy now we're weeding out the problems.
Right.
So, this is my show. I don't know if you guys are watching. We interview up and coming people in the entertainment industry, businesses in the local area. Now we throwing in like eating. Then we just ordered some Pepsis. We just ordered some drinks and some things. So interviewing businesses, interviewing people in the area, content creators, entrepreneurs, business owners, and providing them not a market, but a platform for them to present their information. Okay. So in some portions of it, I was also thinking like, sometimes let me just talk to people in the area that are just chilling. So you today gonna be my test on that. How long you been living in DMV?
Okay. So I'll give you a history of my background. So I was born in Canada, Scarborough, Toronto. Lived in Trinidad for a while. Left Trinidad when I was 7 or 8. This is back in 88. Went back to Canada. Stayed in Canada for about 2 years, 3 years. Moved to Buffalo. Lived in Buffalo for 6 years. Moved to Virginia, and I've been in Virginia ever since. Moved to Virginia in the summer of 96.
96.
And that's when I met you.
We met junior year. 97. Then.
Mr. Hatch's class.
Mr. Hatch's class. What was it like back then? Like, what did it feel like to you from your eyes back then in the DMV?
It's a different setting than Buffalo. It wasn't too many fights.
It wasn't too many
fights.
No, not at all.
You know what I mean? Here it was like everything was all love.
Okay.
That's what I got from everybody because of the big diversity. Like it was all love.
Okay.
I met a lot of friends, and what I liked about it was you got a chance to learn from anybody.
Yeah.
You know, like,
so here you got more diversity than when you had in Buffalo.
Right. And like people, you can meet someone and they'll just give you knowledge.
Yeah.
You know? And it's basically your choice if to take it in or not.
Okay.
You know? My uncle always told me, because I was at an age where, I was working, I was hustling, whatever, but I didn't care about the car, I didn't care about stocks, I didn't care about nothing. It was just drinking and partying. And my uncle told me at one point, someone's gonna hit you, and you're gonna realize, I need to stop.
Yeah.
I need to focus. And living in Trinidad for that year taught me a lot. It taught me that I need to make money. I can't come back doing the same nonsense. And I learned a lot about myself during those years that
What year was that you was in?
It was like 28, 26.
So you were
something like that.
Like what year was that?
This was 2004.
Okay. I remember that time.
And I came back to Virginia and I'll say about September, October. No, it was November I came back. Yeah, I came back in November. And as soon as I came back, I was working for Discovery Channel at the time. My manager was like, yo, you start tomorrow. and I just started working. But yet again, I wasn't thinking about that, making the money and doing all this, because at that time, I was basically struggling with everything. And I move off of emotion. It's only now I can say it's I'm Taurus. I'm stubborn. But if you give me advice, like let's say you give me advice, something that you know, I'm like, all right, cool, and I'll take it.
Yeah.
So I'm different than that, because you know what I mean? Because I want to learn or whatever.
I'll do that.
I might be in my feelings because that's what I wanted to do, but I'll still take your advice.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But moving off of emotion, I have to calm down and meditate, because if I don't, I end up doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Right? And I'd rather sit down, think about what I'm about to do, and then go ahead and make those movements. And that's what I started doing from here on out. And marriage has taught me a lot, because marriage taught me that. Like my wife would call me out with bullshit.
Even if you don't want to.
Even though I want to, she would call me out. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Now I'll be in my low corner. Lick my wounds, think about what she's saying, and then get back into it. You know what I mean? And plus, dealing with a Scorpio, because I used to know as a Scorpio. You get that back and forth. You know what I mean? They'll get you out of your character real quick.
Yeah.
You could be a patient person. You could be like Gandhi. They'll piss you off. I tend not to get to that point, because I'm the type of person I'll hold everything in.
Yeah.
And once I get to that, everything that's been hurting me like 20 years ago is going to come out on.
But you got to not get that.
So,
you got to be good.
Right.
So you've been to DMV since '97. What do you like? What are your favorite things about the DMV? What are your favorite things about the area? What don't you like? How about let's start with the negative first.
I think I like everything. I think I like the opportunities.
Thank you. Like the opportunities.
Because you read a lot, and you read about different states, and the thing with Virginia, DC, and Maryland, there's a lot of businesses to be open, there's a lot of opportunities, and there's a lot of help. So if somebody sees you doing that hard work and they know they're gonna make money from that, they will chip in and say, look, this is what you need to do, and help you and all this other stuff. Okay, you know what I mean? We have a lot of resources. Okay. A lot of resources. You know? Just because people think, okay, Silicon Valley's making this much money, they're not making the amount of money that DC makes. Yeah. Like if you look at IT jobs, you make more money in DC with IT than you do in San Francisco. Okay. Yeah, look it up. They'll show you. Wow. And they have more job opportunities.
So why
here.
are they making it look like over there has more than him? Why is this?
Yeah, this is because it's Silicon Valley and Apple's over there.
The entertainment factor of it all. Right. And that's what I'm trying to tell a young brother of mine that lives in he's in Colorado. I'll bleep it out, but he's a brother and he's stuck. And he's like, yo, we're not here, and I'm not really able to step up. I'm like, you need to come where we at. As I'm telling a lot of young brothers, come here, man. Come here if you can,
because here is where it's at. You're going to be passed out if you don't move.
I left it. Like you went to train,
right?
And you came back. I think everybody should also do that too. That live here for too long, that are brothers, because you're not seeing what you got.
Right.
It's what it is. You're just not seeing it. Right. You hear it too much. And when I left them 5 years, and I didn't just leave. I went to college again. You know me. I always learn. I'm gonna learn something. And when I went to school, and I dealt with the South, and I dealt with how hard it was to succeed. But I'm like, I survived it. You know me, I ain't.
Right.
Okay, me and you, I'm gonna fight this out.
Right.
So I survived it, but it allowed me to appreciate it here. When now I'm back, I'm moving. Like I know how to move out here. I know. It taught me a thing to say this to some people. The sport. You got way too much opportunity here, and you're complaining because you haven't been able to fine tune what opportunity you need to be taking advantage of. You know, so what are your three motivators in life? What are your three top influences? And we could name dead or alive that influence you every day to succeed, and why?
One of them is my mother.
Word. Shout out to mom. I love your mother. It's a very sweet lady.
Worked very hard. Woke up every day, never complained, and did it. Word. Another person is my Uncle Andre, because I saw the struggle he had having a wife, having a child, and doing everything on his own to get to where he got to. I mean, I remember this man was living in an apartment in Miami, but lights running up and down his like, you know what I mean? You got to support your wife, your kid, and then to get to where he is at now, that's an accomplishment.
Word.
The third person would be Michael Jordan, because you see the struggle that he went through and how he did it, and the push. You can't tell him no.
You watched the documentary?
You watched the documentary.
Yo,
I loved it.
The documentary's crazy.
It's crazy.
I felt like for him to be a champion of life and then be a documentary champion, like,
the thing that
watch the Tony Parker show.
I'm gonna watch that tonight. What I didn't like was what people had to say about him, because every teaching is different, and you can see where he was emotional when he was saying, "I got you 6 rings. I saw where you were lacking, and I pushed you in that area so all of us could be better." Because he would say, "I didn't win by myself. I won with all these people."
He did.
He did.
He did.
Y'all can sit here, y'all can say, "Oh, he was a ball hunter, he was this and he was that," but he was an athlete. He did what he had to do to win.
But if he didn't take the ball, those opportunities, and take the shot and not make it, it'd be a fucking different story. But all his sacrifice and desire and made this shot, that's a practice that you got to put in.
Everybody wants to compare to LeBron and Jordan, LeBron better than Jordan. No. This type of basketball wasn't the type of basketball we grew up with. The type of basketball we grew up was more physical.
We fought. We literally fought.
You can go in the center and try to get that ball from Patrick Ewing. You could not do it.
Charles Oakley not letting you do it. First of all, Anthony Mason not letting you do it. Charles Oakley letting you do it. John Starks won't let you do it.
But Tua was going to smack you dead in the face if you're trying to jump up and back outside.
Straight up.
And Jordan had to fight for every point. Those points were hard. When he did those 65 points, those were easy.
Not at all.
Those were hard shots. These guys are very physical. Only now, after like 10 years later, they decided, well, it can't be that physical. Just like the deal with football. You can hit this person that way, you can hit him that way.
I tell people, go get hit by one of them niggas.
Yeah.
Go hit him.
Go hit him.
But your ass, it hurt. When it comes to the LeBron, Michael Jordan comparison, I say Michael Jordan is the best of his time, and LeBron is the best of his time.
Because you can't compare the two times.
What I would also say is LeBron is maybe dealing with maybe a tougher level of athlete because all of them need to be Jordan. All of them need to be Jordan.
Because
if I'm like Jordan, and now I'm in the NBA now, I'm Jordan too. Dwayne Wade played like Jordan in his prime. For a couple years, he looked like Jordan to me. He got rings, he got 3 rings, what, 3, 4 rings?
Right.
You got niggas on the Hornets, the Ball brothers. I knew LaMelo was going to be better than the other Ball on what are you on, Oklahoma or what's he in? He's in New Orleans on the Pelicans. Lonzo. I knew LaMelo because he wanted to be better than. He wanted to be LeBron, but LeBron wanted to be like Michael. So these 2 derivatives away from Michael. It's crazy, dog.
What people are not looking at too is Jordan set that standard.
He
set that standard where everybody wanted to be like him. Because back when you were playing, it always was your height. Or you 6'5", small forward. Or you 7'7", you a center. Everybody was stuck to their role. But it's only that the Europeans changed it too. Because you had these Europeans like Tony Kukoc and Rick only shooting threes, busting twos, dunking. They didn't have a lot of guys doing that. Hakeem Olajuwon was one of them. He's one of the few.
And a jump shot.
All that. You didn't have a lot of people doing all that.
They didn't have them with that movie because Kevin Durant is a freak of nature. Freak of nature. Kevin Durant's a freak. That's 7 feet tall.
And doing all that.
Moving like that, that's unfair. It's unfair. You can shoot threes over little dudes like nothing.
Imagine if Shaq had the potential. If Shaq had lost weight, God, these are like white holes put on us.
But he needs to. Shaq just moved out the way. He was just too powerful. Shaq is literally what you call a beast. That's it. That's a beast. Why have a jump shot when I can dunk? Remember the song, you want me to shoot it? No. You want me to pass it? No. You want me to slam him? Yes. Slam that shit.
What's that, Doc? Can I rock?
Won a Grammy. Amazing basketball player. Deserves his, I love, I got to see it too. Shaquille O'Neal's statue they made of him in LA. It's amazing, dog. He's hanging, like, you know what Shaq dunks and hangs him? That's how you should have done it. Should have went out. He's just hanging off of the building. Not on the floor, but he's hanging up like that. Just dope.
These guys took that game to a whole new level. Like everybody wanted to be that player, that dude. And to this day, like the kids are different. Let's say they want to be the Kobe, they want to be the LeBron.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Jordan set that standard. He said that everybody wanted to be MC.
Because if you ask LeBron, if you ask Kobe, you ask Iverson, you ask Tony,
they want to be Jordan.
They want to be motherfucking Jordan. They want to be Jordan. Even when I was a kid, and I was a Knicks fan.
Right.
You tell me. I was rooting against Jordan every year.
And the best game was always between Chicago
and New York.
And you saw,
before the finals.
And you saw, and that's when Jordan would come out.
Yo, in the Eastern Conference? So, my next question is, and of course your answer is, you're motivated by a sports player and their tenacity, and you transfer it over to your working world.
I'm the type of person where I can't, if I sit down, it's gonna set me back, because then I'll think about the past, and I don't have time.
Fuck the past.
I can't think about what happened or what happened yesterday. Yeah. I gotta move to, and that's why I have to stay moving. Yeah. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep reading.
You saw like my man I interviewed last week. Because I gotta stay busy.
I gotta stay busy, because if I'm not busy, the only time when I'm not busy, I'm dead.
You're bored.
No, when I'm not busy, it's like they're dead.
You're dying. Man, dope. Man, I appreciate you sitting down with me, man. I'm gonna do some recording while we're walking, and it'll, or you walk to the car or whatever, man. But it was dope, man. You gotta do this again.
What's the point of having money if I can't split it with my man? My LV's up in the sand, we catch it out the package land. I don't care where niggas from, we got guns, fuck what they saying. I keep praying for my blessings, this rap shit was never playing my pocket straight. I was bagging up boulders on paper plates, at the shake. Smoking sit in my line, won't make them wait. I get high, go out of space, I'm the pain. Get for my face with they rap, I can't relate. My hood known for baby names. We used to rock Aeropostale, trying to be brisk when it was fossil. Cleaning out the baby bottle, sipping out the baby bottle. When it's war, we wearing black, they shoot at us, we shooting back. Instead, men up in the trap, the best angel can bring you back. Know the feeling being black, people judging you by your tats. 2 strikes on your record, they waiting to take you back. Ain't no love in these streets, I ain't preaching and I ain't meek. On my work, feeling complete, and my image more than a G. Overcame my fears when I was down and out. Wiped away my tears from there, had to find a route.
Yeah, they wanna line a nigga up. In my dream, place my freedom in a cup. Lost friends, so it's hard for me to trust. Every hood has a diamond in the rough, yeah. They wanna line a nigga up. In my dream, place my freedom in a cup. Lost friends, so it's hard for me to trust. Every hood has a diamond in the rough, yeah. Shining, shining, shining. Diamond, diamond, diamond.
Look, what if Mac was still alive? Me and Brittany ain't had no child. What if me and Ron seen eye to eye? Nights ain't take that drive. What if we ain't had no cops? What if all this hating would stop? What if we ain't had no guns and the problem solved when you box? What if Meek did a track with Quilly? What if I was rolling with them 60s? What if I could bring back Reezy and Nipsey? What if God never created 6'9"s or trippies? What if Beans had that lung? What if Freeway ain't get that kidney? What if the bullet that hit my leg would have hit my face? What if I couldn't rap at all? Never drop 11 tapes? What if me and Keith was still together? What if my ex ain't get married? What if I was a husband? What if I could've treated her better? What if I never met Daniel Skino Swash with Neef? What if AR ran link with Shady Dog and let it be? What if me and El could talk again? What if my eyes was all my friends? What if I was signed the only artist with the hardest pen? What if I had millions? I bring every fucking artist in. I bring every fucking artist.
They wanna line a nigga up. In my dream, place my freedom in a cup. Lost friends, so it's hard for me to trust. Every hood has a diamond in the rough, yeah. They wanna line a nigga up. In my dream, place my freedom in a cup. Lost friends, so it's hard for me to trust. Every hood has a diamond in the rough, yeah. Shining, shining, shining. Diamond, diamond, diamond.